Hi there, Genesis. I hope you guys are excited as me to show you guys how the CNC machine is working. So in a very nutshell, we are going to need a CNC operator, somebody who can operate the software and of course the CNC machine itself. So for this one I'm going to use example. I'm going to make our CNC operator our lovely little Leo, and there's going to be a reason for that. Then of course we need a computer that has a software in that can take the information we need and translate it so the CNC machine can understand that. From here we have a CNC control box that will take the information that we put in and translate it to the CNC machine. Because the CNC machine looks really hardware, but in fact there's a lot of software going on. Because the thing we put in, the files, need to translate the language so the CNC machine can see where exactly it needs to go. And it's using coding. All those numbers are pinpoints on the bed to tell each point where to go. So then of course you have the CNC machine itself that be able to do all the hard work, you know, the physically cutting and all the kind of stuff. So let's go into a bit more detail. So we have the computer. I'm going to load up the program. So the program we're using is VCraft. So I'm going to import the file because it's from the client, and the file looks like that, and they want 20 of them, this example. And now we need to tell the machine what it is that we want and what we see. At the moment I just see a flat line, but it's not a flat line. So example, this case is going to be 18mm thick. It's important to put that information in. It's important to get the right bit and the right speed. So all those things are really important. And of course we can choose loads of different bits that's already been saved. From here you can cut an outside line, inside line. So we can do loads of things from here that will make the cut easier and safer and just better. So you can say where it's going to cut from, how it's going to go into the bit. So it's really quite cool, all that kind of stuff. So already said it's just going to be a cutout. So this program also shows you what it will be when the machine is running. So it's a really cool program because it will show what is the end result. So if here there's a mistake, the mistake will be on a big machine. Also can tell us how long it takes, and that's a really nice part, because it's important for us to sort of understand how long it takes. So here the tool perhaps took only like 2 seconds on a software, but on the actual machine it's going to take 1.5 hours. So it's really important because we're going to come back to this. So there's a difference between thinking something and the body have to do it. So from here we also can draw or change. If we need to change something, we can also do it from this program. So it's quite cool. So it means you can have your own ideas, or you can run somebody else's ideas. So here we're going to save it to USB, and then take the USB over to the control box of the CNC machine. Now this is what I want to tell you guys about that I'm thinking. I have quite a nice way to explain this. We all think we have free will. And I was always wondering why some people do the most silly things even though they know it's not right. And I used to think people are just full of nonsense. But I realized there is something in between. The CNC machine has its own control box. Now, I just showed you guys a minute ago when I did all the programming to be able to cut it out. Now that file is going to go into the CNC control box, but the CNC control box needs its own information, its own software as well, because it needs to decode it even more further. So this has its own little memory of all the files I've been cutting. So after it's been from the computer in here, it stays in here. So if I want to run something again, I don't have to reprogram it again. All I do is I just run it. I just press on the thing I want, press execute, and I see it's there, and I can press go. So it's important because we are going to go back to this. Let's press start, and let's see the CNC machine in action. So, as you look back in the screen again, you will see that on the left hand side is all the steps that it needs to follow to be able to do it. So for us, it just looks like cutting it out, same like Dr. Joe saying, for us it's going to the bathroom. But for the body or for the CNC machine at the moment, there's a lot of steps. So as you can see on the right hand side, you can see that the yellow bit there is where it's actually cutting at the moment. I also put a clip on the top there to show how the machine is cutting out in real time. I was trying to explain as much as I can in the time we have, but I ask if you can watch it again, but watch it again with the reference I believe I'm going to show you guys. The CNC operator in this case is the soul. There's many words, so please pick one that's suitable for you. The soul is almost like using Leo. It cannot physically do anything in this world. It only has the availability to sort of operate, if I can say that, us, the body, the mind. It needs a computer with a software that can talk to the body, to give the body a clue, like walk, go up, stand down. But the body needs way more information and breakdowns. Is the control box. Once the body has memorized it, it will be almost on autopilot. It means the body can continue without the soul. We have the programs that's installed already inside the CNC box. That can be like our past. We put our body through a lot of hassle, a lot of pain, because we don't physically feel it. We don't feel every decision, every thought that the body have to go through. Now, the one thing I want to show you guys that made change my life and the way I look at other people and the way I even look at the world. There's something that's happening between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And if you say it in a little bit different way, there's there's a little bridge between those two. That's why there's a lot of people who have a lot of ideas but never happens. That's why we can easily go to a seminar and listen to something like, yeah, we can do this, and then we go home and forget about it. There's something that stops all new information coming through to the body. If it was that easy just to read something and become that person, life would be unbalanced. The body has the memory, but something is protecting the memory. And that is what I want to talk to you guys about the second video. That is beyond interesting. It will show us that we all actually are innocent. We all actually are not guilty. We are just running our programs and we have no idea how to change it because we do not know who and what we are. And thanks to Dr. Joe's hard work, dedications, and I will see you guys on the second video. Thank you. Bye.